All right, now for our Friday installment of the Daily Rant, the author of Who's Afraid of Post-Blackness, our friend Toure, with some thoughts on I don't know what. Hello, Toure.
Hello, Dylan. In sports, there's as much joy to be gained from loving a given team as from hating a given team and dancing when they fail and cheering when they fall on their face and pathetically implode as the Red Sox did this week. It wasn't just that the team lost and missed the playoffs, but that they collapsed in historically pathetic fashion, failing in a way that left fans feeling as if their hearts had been violently ripped from their chests by the sort of soul-crushing collapse they thought was only part of their past. In the immortal words of Paul Simon, "Hello, darkness, my old friend. Sox fans must talk to you again." And I couldn't be happier. I happened to be in a bar in Harvard Square at the moment when Carl Crawford, the Sox high-priced offseason acquisition, failed to go all out to make a season-saving catch, and the Orioles scored to end the game. I was surrounded by ashen-faced Sox fans, but I spontaneously cheered. Yes, I was that guy, the lone voice celebrating as everyone turned to look at me like, "Screw you, dude." And that only made it all the more sweet. How did I get to this place where Sox hatred consumes me to the extent that I take soul-stirring joy in seeing them rebaptized in the icy water of pathetic failure and their fans getting intimate once again with soul-paralyzing pain? It goes back to my childhood in Boston. When I was 4 years old, my dad taught me black people do not root for the Red Sox. They were then thought of by many as the most racist team in sports, the last baseball team to integrate, the team that had rejected a chance to sign Jackie Robinson, dismissing him with the N-word. Who could cheer for that? They were to me a symbol of Boston's regressive, anti-busing, racist side, as opposed to the Celtics, symbols of Boston's progressive, Kennedy-esque side. The Celtics were the first NBA team to have a black player and the first to have a black coach. The reasons why we root for and against certain teams runs deep and is sometimes passed down through our fathers as something we can bond over with them. But should we move on? The owners of the Sox who resisted black players are long gone, and now the team is as diverse as you could hope for in modern baseball. Their star offseason acquisition was a black American, the aforementioned Carl Crawford. So shouldn't we let go of our Sox hatred? No! On this one, I take a page from the Jews. Never forget. After the Sox lost, I called Dad to say, "Hey, you see him fall apart?" His response was to joyfully stomp on the coffin of their season with a colorful phrase that cannot be repeated on TV. The Sox hate in him remains strong, and I love him for that.
Oh, my goodness. That was an absolutely spectacular. I should be clapping. That performance was so magical. Is there anything? Well, hold on. Is there anything that the Red Sox could do to convince to you that that the basis for your hatred, that they have resolved whatever it was? We know what it was, but they've resolved it and they have moved on, and they would simply like to court you for their fandom as a competitive team.
I mean, I asked Theo Epstein for an interview once. He said no, so that slams the door shut. But, I mean, this was something that was resolved in me very early. 4 years old, the mind virus got in deep.
It's all done at that point.
So I've already made a decision. I grew up in Boston. We had no baseball team.
It's already done.
Then I moved to New York, and then I become a Yankees fan. And here's the thing. My dad grows up in Brooklyn rooting for Jackie Robinson, so these issues are deeply emotional and wrapped up in identity for us, and we love the Yankees. Here we go. It's 28 this year. Here we go.
Here we go. All right.